The sun skimmed over yellowing leaves and filtered through the branches. Birds darted amongst the trees, passing from shafts of light into shadow, their feathers catching silver. Too hot, too close. The woods themselves seemed restless. Under our feet, the leaf litter crunched, and our white robes rustled as we wound along the path. I was focused on my breathing. In and out. In and out. Nice and slow and easy. Keep my mind on the immediate and tangible. The warm air brushing the nape of my neck. The loose, brittle earth under my shoes. Cicadas hissed, and I set my teeth. It had been 7 days since I had last seen Finn, and I could feel the pressure building behind my eyes. Concentrate, I told myself. Leave no room for panic. In some respects, I had been lucky. The Moon Pillar pilgrimage was the shortest, only a day's journey from the city. Unfortunately, this trip had taken far longer than usual. Harold V. Lussar had directed the cohort to stop at every settlement along the route. We were to bless the citizens, listen to their grievances, and collect any petitions or entreaties. Excessive? Probably. But with the drought dragging on, the council had deemed our support for the farmers a top priority. If they turned on us, the city would starve. That was all very well. I just had far more pressing personal concerns. Before every pillar pilgrimage, every errand that took me beyond the fields, I arranged to see Finn. While the journey to the mud pillar had cut it fine, 6 days there and back, the others had proved manageable. Not this time. Work had overwhelmed me, and then an acolyte broke her wrist during a renewal. I was suddenly called to serve as her substitute. So here I was, day 7, and in deep shit. The trees thinned and the path grew wider, the dry undergrowth giving way to short, softer grass. We had arrived. The moon pillar stood in the middle of the clearing, the massive granite column split down the center by the roots of a long-dead beech tree. White and leafless, the branches threw jagged lines of shadow over the stone, and in the shade gleamed thousands of names. Every sister throughout the history of Aytrium was memorialized here. When we died, the order carved our names into the pillars and filled in the letters with gold.